Hey everyone, welcome back to another Cody Tarot Pick a Card. Today's message is what's coming up next in love. Okay, so we have some cards on the table instead of crystals today. Wanted to point out that there's a specific way I want you to pick your pile today. So for example, we have Control, Chemistry, and Daydream as our cards. I would like you to pick the pile where either the image or the phrase or the word, what's going on in that pile, represents what's going on in your life the most at the current time you are watching the video. So a good example could be like with Control. If you feel like you're in some kind of love or connection or something where there is control in the situation, or someone is trying to control you, something like that, that would be the pile you'd want to pick. With Chemistry here, if you're feeling like you're in a certain situation where there's a lot of chemistry, whatever chemistry means to you, it could be anything from having like a strong, intimate connection with someone to just doing well in a science class, Or Daydream. If you feel like your connection is something or something in love right now is making you feel daydreamy, maybe you're daydreaming about the perfect love option, maybe you're spending a lot of time alone, fantasizing about what you want, you're planning something that you want, something like that when it comes to love, that would be the option to choose for you for you, basically. So we have these three options, groups 1, 2, 3. After you select your option, the one that you are relating to the most in the present moment, we are going to have timestamps in the comment section that's going to fast forward you to the part of the reading that is for each card, basically. So your own private type of reading for this, what am I saying? Your own reading that you're going to get for this. Everyone's going to, a lot of people are going to see these readings, hopefully. But anyway, point being is I want you to pick off the present energies today. So even if you're using your intuition, stuff like that, pick off the present. Tell me how you feel about choosing piles like this. This is something that I've been doing for my, that I've been wanting to formulate on my channel as a way to choose piles. Let me know if it's accurate or if it's more accurate or less accurate, if using your intuition brings more accuracy, because based on these current situations, I'm going to be predicting the future outcome of what's coming next in whatever the situation is. Does that make sense? So you're picking the situation. I will be predicting the future outcome of how that will unfold in your particular situation based on whoever clicked on this reading today. So I know I'm being a little wordier than normal, guys. Bear with me. If you're new to the channel, know that I'm not usually this wordy. Anyway, so let's get into it with the first group, Control. If you need more time to select your crystal, or I would even say if you're having trouble selecting one, if you're not in any of these types of situations right now, this might not be the reading for you today. Not a big deal. I don't want you to waste your time going halfway through the reading and not getting something out of it. So if you're not totally drawn to one of these types of energies as far as your connection would be, feel free to pass on by and we will catch you in the next one for sure. So so timestamps, group 1, group 2, group 3, they'll be in the comment section. Just click that timestamp, it'll take you to your reading. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your readings. Okay, for those of you who picked the Control card, let's see what is going on in this situation. First and foremost, let's see, we have Control. Let's see, what's coming up next for the people who chose group 1? Let's see here. Okay, we have the King of Wands, we have the Emperor, and we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay. Currently with the Control thing here, I do think there is some type of masculine figure in your life that is representing this control. For some of you, it could be a father. And for others of you, it could have been a partner that you saw as your ideal. You saw this person as an ideal companion, someone you really wanted or you valued or you thought was beautiful or magnificent in some way, shape, or form. This person at one point in your life represented ideal masculinity, is what I'm seeing. For a lot of you, most of you watching this one are women, is what I'm feeling. For those of you, my men watching this one, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of my men watching this are gay men or men who are attracted to men. For the rare few of you that are men watching that are naturally attracted to women, or you provide the more masculine role in this situation, this is coming through as a perception of yourself is shifting. But for the most part, I don't want to get into that too much because it's such a minority in this group. The reading might still apply to you guys, but this just feels more like it's for my female viewers or my gay males, something like that. So let's get into it. You have this idea of masculinity, right? And I feel like this person that you are either currently in a connection with or just got out of a connection with, whatever the case may be, it's fresh in your mind. And I do feel, hold on, you guys, let me take off my necklace. I just realized I'm wearing this necklace. Yeah. I do feel like there's this whole aspect here of like, this person, like they used to represent so much to me. They used to represent like my perfect ideal mate, the perfect conception of masculinity. They were eager and ready to get into a relationship with me. Like it went off without a hitch. Like it almost feels kind of fast how the relationship started is the best way I can put it. It feels fast. It felt spicy. It felt exciting, It was liberating in a sense because it was arousing, However, I am seeing here with the Emperor card here is this kind of flipped on you guys a little bit with this control thing. And now you have this question or this idea of what it means to be in an actual relationship, like a relationship where there is mutual support, mutual respect, mutual sharing, emotional exchange. Even better communication is what I'm seeing too here with the Lovers. And so for the most part, I really do feel like you guys are analyzing a lot right now. Now, some of you are still in the relationship and you haven't left yet, and you're still analyzing all these things. Like, man, why don't I love my partner anymore? Why don't I feel for them the way that, for some of you, it's the way that they feel for you, but at the same time, there is an element of control here is what I'm seeing. So whatever the controlling issue is in this situation, for others of you too, there's a feeling, for those of you who are, I know this is a work and a career aspect alignment, but maybe if it borders into romantic, like there was a crush or something, but your boss or your manager could have become more controlling as you're working in this particular place. And part of yourself finding love for yourself or learning self-love is to learn to leave this particular job with this particular manager behind and find something else that is more in alignment with your ideals on communication, sharing, love, all that good stuff. For some of you, you're leaving behind a job is what I'm hearing, and you're going into a relationship or you're moving into a relationship or understanding this job is helping you understand what you want in a connection. So fun. We got wealth here too with that job kind of metaphor. So next we have wealth, wealthy habits, blessed. If you guys are like freaking out, you're like, oh my God, controlling people and like all this stuff. And you're at the point where you're analyzing it and you're still kind of freaked out about it. Don't worry about it because wealth is going to follow you wherever you go. You have extremely wealthy habits. For a lot of you, you could be in a controlling relationship based on wealth dynamics, right? Here's the truth of the matter. You do not need to be in a situation just because you are financially supported in that situation. I get it. It's difficult. Sometimes it's hard for us to strike out on our own, but let's put it in perspective here. Who has the wealthier habits in this connection? Yes, maybe someone makes more money, right? But maybe you know how to save money. Maybe you know how to make what you have last longer than what this person has, I'm getting the vibe from this person that they might make a lot of money, but they don't know how to manage it, right? And part of the reason why they like to keep you in this relationship is because you're better at managing the money. But the truth is your talent is far stronger than their talent, you might be giving up some maybe like indulgences or something in the current mode of life, but I'm hearing you guys have already decided that the controlling relationship is not worth it compared to the things that you get from this relationship. I'm hearing that from a lot of you. I'm also getting the message that you will be wealthier than this person in the long run, especially you just will be. That's what I'm hearing. You will be. If you split with this person, and for a lot of you, you've already split with this person and you're kind of coming into your own in this regard. So congratulations to you. If there's someone struggling in the comments, please let them know that it's going to get better and that their financial situation will improve just by the pure fact that you have these ingrained habits of how to save, of how to keep track of your wealth, whatever that is. So let's see what else we got coming out here. I'm going to pull 2 tarot cards. Yeah, in the future, you guys have a secret admirer right now, right? With the Chariot in reverse, they are constantly thinking about saving you from this situation. This is a friend in the sidelines or a person in the sidelines who is romantically interested. I feel are they romantically interested? Let's get one more. Yeah. They're romantically interested. They want to come save the day. They're ready to awaken you to a whole new lifestyle, whatever that means to them and to you. This person is ready to be there and save the day in this situation. With the Chariot reversed, right? There is this feeling of them wanting to come in and save the day, but not knowing the full picture is kind of what I'm seeing. Also with the Judgment card here, I see this lady and she's like, it's a funny Judgment card because like, I don't get it with this deck. Like it's not the typical Judgment imagery. And Anyway, there's birds like flying around her, and there's like a cyclone kind of above her head. I see her as kind of like summoning spirits in this particular regard, is kind of how I'm seeing it. So just know you have angels protecting you at this time. You have spiritual influences protecting you at this time. You are connected to spirit at this time. Spirit is working with you. For a lot of you, you do believe in spirit. You're not my group that watches tarot that like also believes in God and stuff like that. I feel like you guys believe in spirit first and foremost. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, the secret admirer. I'm so interested in the secret admirer. Let's see what the secret admirer is going on. What are they like? They feel like a good person, honestly. Let's see what they're like. Navigator of destiny, voyage, leadership, decision-making, objective. Yeah, this person is not necessarily a ruler. They are a leader. They're not trying to control you. They're not trying to tell you what to do and make you subordinate. This is the type of person who is all about like, I'm the frontier man, you know, like I am making it happen. Like I'm the pioneer. I am the one going off and exploring the new territory, you know, like, you know, stay back, maiden. Like, let me see the lands ahead of you, that kind of thing. I think your current indication of this, there's a sense of betrayal that may have happened in this controlling relationship, or this feeling that you're constantly being betrayed. We have deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, broken bonds. It is coming out next to the Seven of Swords. Again, I do think that this person who has their eye on you, the secret admirer, has been betrayed before and might use subtle, secretive methods to get closer to you. And the way that sounds kind of bad, the words I'm using, because they sound like negative words, but they're doing it in like a positive way is the best way to put it. Like they're trying to make sure to integrate well into your life so they can save you from certain things. Like this is someone who's a protector ultimately and a savior. But they have been betrayed before. Definitely. This person has been viciously betrayed is what I'm hearing. Wow. Oh man. Viciously? Okay. They're mustering up the courage to save you from your situation, from your life, all that kind of stuff. Let's see. I want one more card. I want to get a timing oracle card. When will this new person come forward? When will the secret admirer come forward for group one? Let's see. When will this happen for group one? We have it's worth waiting for. So the cards don't want to tell you that like this person, what is this person coming in, right? But they want to let you know it's worth waiting for. So it's not something that you should, you know, I wouldn't get back with this original person, definitely. I would wait for this new person to come in. And then we have Sequoia. Yeah, I really do think this person is like one branch off of your current lifestyle. So that means like maybe you have a lot of different interests and you primarily relate to your partner in these specific interests. Arrows turning on for confirmation for that. So for example, maybe you primarily relate to your partner and you guys both play video games, something like that. But when you guys play video games, they're very controlling. They're like, don't do that, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. And you're like, damn, you have to be so snarky. Like, why are you trying to make me do whatever? Like, this is just a game, right? This person with the Sequoia here, maybe you have a separate interest, right? Maybe you go to a cooking class on the weekend, something like that. And there's this other person there that kind of is like noticing you all the time or something like that. This is the person, this is kind of the vibe of the new person coming in. It's like a branch off of life where your controlling partner is not there, but it's like a different branch, right? So maybe you like in your life, you have different activities. I'm getting that for you guys, honestly. You have a little bit of different activities going on in your life, a separate interests, different things. And they're gonna be in one area where your partner is not in that area. It's interesting because for some reason I'm hearing a conversation. You guys had a conversation about your controlling partner. That's not coming up in the card, so take it only if it resonates. But I want to get one more card for that. Key into wisdom. You might have a psychic connection with this person. The new person coming in. They may be able to sense things about your situation, your controlling relationship that you didn't tell them, that they kind of just figured were going on. When they like talk to your partner, you may have showed them a picture of your partner and they may have said, oh, they look like a little controlling or something. It might have slipped out. You know, people like try to be nice, but you know, this person sounds like, you know, they kind of are tapped into your inner feelings too. So I'm seeing the two jars back here. I'm seeing one jar with kind of like, it looks like waves, like ocean waves. And then I see the other jar with like a shield. I think one of you is protecting the other one from the other one's emotions in this connection, the new person coming in. There's a feeling that one's protecting the other one from their own emotions. I got to end the reading now, guys. I think that's a good amount of stuff. I feel called to end the reading now. let's see, a few things to, like and subscribe if you feel like doing that. I have readings on my Etsy. Right now they're currently closed, but if you're watching this at a later date, they will be open again, and I will be reading on there. And with that said, thanks guys. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you are really processing through this controlling kind of situation, and don't worry about it. It might feel, some of you are like, it's inescapable, I can't get out. But it's like, you will be able to get out. You will be able to get out. Sometimes it has to take divine intervention as well to snap us out of certain things like this. So just be aware of that. For a lot of you, you're already out. You're just evaluating the past, the relationship you were in. You're thinking about how you want to move forward, stuff like that. And this is kind of all stuff that's going to kind of come in energetically in the future. So thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group 2. Oh, I almost forgot your card. Whoops. There you go. Okay, chemistry. Let's get into it. Current energy. You might have great chemistry with someone. It might be magnetic, sparks are flying, whatever the case may be, it feels good. I'm looking at this star constellation in the background. It looks like a constellation. This looks like molecules. This could be something that builds you up from the microscopic level and expands you into space and the rest of the world. So the vibe that I'm getting from what you're currently in is it feels like an explosion of sorts, or it feels like some kind of reaction that is just working, something like that. So for those of you who are clicking on this, you're like, where is this going to go? Where is this going to manifest? Who is this person and what's going to happen? So let's get into it. Also with the star energy here, I do feel like spending time underneath a night sky where you can see the stars is important in helping you making decisions at this time. Okay, so let's get some crystal spirit cards out here on the table. I'm gonna pull 2 of these cards, and I think I'm gonna pull 2 tarot cards as well, just to get the vibe of this connection. I don't know if you guys have seen older readings of mine or how this connection play out, but that feels like what this is, just like what's gonna happen kind of in it. We have Lemurian quartz, and we have Tiger Eye. Okay, let's get 2 tarot cards as well. Okay, we have, I'm not taking reversals. Sorry, I feel really called not to take reversals in this situation. Okay, let's see. First of all, we have 2 different energies here. So for a lot of you who picked this pile, you are in a connection with someone, and either person could pick this pile, for example. So for example, some people watching this are this tarot card and this crystal energy, and some of the people watching this are this 6 of Swords and this Lemurian quartz energy. It doesn't feel, it's like 50-50 essentially. So let's start with, how do I want to do this? Let's see here. So first of all, with Lemurian quartz, I feel like Lemurian quartz is kind of this, like, I don't know, I'm getting starseed. I don't know too much about Lemuria in general, but it's reminding me of like starseed energy. You guys can, if you have a personal connection to any kind of Lemurian kind of anything, let me know in the comments. That'd be cool to know what this actually is. I don't know too much about Lemurian energy in general, but it's reminding me of starseeds. I'm seeing the keys and the locks in the crystal. I think this person unlocks certain facets of your personality that you're going to use in the future. We have 3 and 1 equaling 4, which means the people on this side are feeling quite stable in this connection. They feel structured, they feel secured, they feel together in this connection. And I think this person is unlocking special information within you that you get to explore yourself. Now, this person, on the other hand, with the Tiger Eye energy, we have 5 and 6 boils down to 11. 11 is a very powerful number. And with this pyramid here, I see this person is ascending to a new level in their evolution as a person. That's really cool for them too, because also Tiger's Eye is the inspector's stone. I think this person has a keen eye for inspecting situations, almost like a detective is the best way to put it. With the Ace of Cups here, the way you make this person feel is they feel full of self-love. They feel like they can fully love themselves and who they are and what they're about. There's something about just you existing. This is for people on this side looking at this person. Just you existing makes this person feel bountiful, plentiful, that they have as much confidence that they need to enter the world. We also have the Dove here too. I think this person, you make them feel peaceful in a sense. You also help them understand that peace is a tool worth wielding. So that's something that's coming through is for groups on this side, you make this person understand that peace is a tool worth wielding. I'm actually feeling more of you are on this side. I'm reading it like this is you guys. So just bear that in mind. I might confuse this a little bit, but you're basically getting this core energies here. So with Six of Swords here, your main role as the Lemurian Quartz person is to walk this person through certain struggles and life issues and stuff like that. I see you as kind of like a guide that is like guiding them through a rough transition or a rough patch or something like that. At least that's the role that you guys are playing. This person, on the other hand, they are in a state of feeling so healed and fulfilled already, even though they might be having certain issues, certain dramas, something like that. There is this feeling of, the vibe that I'm getting with this person, really with the Ace of Cups here, the water is overflowing out of the cup and into this water, and this guy is boating through the water. It's almost like you are navigating them through their own emotional overflow. So it's like maybe there's something about this person where they have so many emotions overflowing that you're helping them navigate through those. So like when the emotions come out, there's like a feeling of like, oh, we're gonna work through this real quick. We're gonna work through this right now. Something like that. I'm gonna put that there. It might seem, I don't know, probably better there visually. And it turned, okay. So with Tyrite too, this person's ascending. This person is moving through life. They're gaining more status, they're gaining more recognition, they're gaining more popularity. You guys, on the other hand, you're unlocking secrets about in the inner worlds, like society itself, the way things operate. You're unlocking so much information about how things are in this situation, while this person is literally ascending to higher and higher levels. Like I said, these are two different energies. I get kind of like an alien-esque energy over here. That's kind of like a counselor vibe. And then over here, I get a very like self-confident, kind of like, what's it called? Detective type. So let's keep going. Let's see. I want to pull a Chakra of the Seven Energies card. I want to do an energy check-in with where you guys are at. I mean, I know we did that already, but we have Exposed and Revealed and Spirit of Gratitude. We're getting two cards again for you guys. So this is definitely something. I know I did an energy check-in for where you're both at. So this is for those of you who want to know what your partner's thinking right now, where they're at in this whole process. For you, your partner is really interested in something about eye contact. They really like your eyes. They're currently really fascinated by your eyes. They find your eyes very, very beautiful. They're always going to try to make eye contact with you because they really thoroughly enjoy it. This is someone who likes to look and make eye contact. We also have 2 and 1 here, which boils down to a 3. This person is really wants to do something creative with you or is impressed by your creativity. There's something about how creative you are that is magnetizing to them. And there's also something of how they can kind of see things in your eyes as well. They can kind of read things about what's going on with you through eye contact. I do think this person feels like, this inspector person feels like you can do the same to them. Like if you look in their eyes, you're getting information as well. With Exposed and Revealed, there's this feeling of I'm comfortable exposing myself to you in this way. I'm comfortable revealing information to you in this way. This is good for us. This is good for me and you, something like that. I want to open up. I want to share. I want to be one with you, that kind of thing. That's coming through, especially on their end of how they're thinking of you. On how you're thinking of them with Spirit of Gratitude, I think you're just really grateful for them in your life. With the lotus flower blooming, there is a feeling of growth, of opportunity, abundance. I think you guys are want this person to succeed. You're thinking about this person succeeding. You're thinking about this person ascending in different ways. There's also what looks like a teacup below this lotus, and there's an ear right in the side of the teacup. This person may be worried that you are listening to gossip about them, or something like that. Or there's something about you worrying about this person listening to some kind of gossip and like getting the wrong idea or something like that. Like I'm hearing like listening to the tea or hearing the tea or, like what's the tea, something like that. I think you guys are on this side are grateful for this person, right? You're really grateful for them. But the way they're thinking about you, Tiger Eye person, is that they're kind of nervous about like gossip, information being shared, something like that. There's also a feeling too with the cup here of, and the double imagery of the cup with the Ace of Cups of just being fully filled, like their cup being fully filled all the time and them really enjoying that. There's a recognition on your partner's end that they are filling your cup. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's see what else. What do I want to pull? I'm feeling like I want to pull a timing card. What is going on with this relationship? Well, actually, I want to pull and see if it will solidify into something, because you guys are asking what's next with it. Is it going to solidify into something? What's going to happen with this thing? What card do I want to use? I use this card, this deck. Okay, this is a deck I made when I was really young. Okay, let's see. We have Stone. Wow, it says you are strong as stone, strength. I do think here with this person and this partner that you guys have a really solidified, unified connection. I don't think it's in a way, how do I put it? It's just solidified is the best way to put it. Like, I think there's a feeling of being bonded to one another almost. It says you are as strong as stone. Yeah, I think there's an aspect of strength that also is prevalent in this connection of being strong and of being a unified force. Oh, I'm remembering this thing, this chapter I read in a astrology book once about a certain type of relationship. So I'm hearing you're more powerful together than separate. And I'm hearing you're more, what's the word? You're more powerful together than separate. You're stronger together than separate. Yeah, let's get one more card here. I'm gonna pull one up by chemistry. Let's see. We have friend. And that's the thing. Ultimately, you two are friends. Whatever happens, you guys are friends. You might have great chemistry with this person, but I'm seeing this person sees you as a friend first. So as far as like a relationship progressing, I definitely think you guys will stick together for sure. There's a feeling of sticking together. There's also a feeling of finding someone who's a friend that's kind of like, it feels like lifelong friend, or the current situation is that you have a friend now and that is a blessing. So like, don't worry about how it's going to develop, because think about this right now. You have this person as a friend. That is the present moment energy. And that is the energy that is good right now. I'm actually also hearing, this relationship, even though in the future it will develop into a very strong, sturdy, durable, it's not really us against the world. It's just that if the world comes at us, it's like, we know how to stand tall and we know how to like, it's not like fight back either. It's almost like just protection. It's like you're protected is kind of the way that I see it. Let me get one more card. I'm looking at career and money. Why is career and money important? That's so strange. Let's see what career and money has to say about this connection. I'm going to pull a card for each side of you guys. Oh, actually just one wanted to come out. So we'll use that one. And we have Nugget. Small increase, valuable info, honest assessment, career, fresh start, steady work, career building. I think that you guys are helping each other work through career stuff. Obviously, I was really drawn to pull from the career and money deck that I have. But I see honest assessment is important here for you all to know. This person, whether they're assessing your abilities or you're assessing theirs, there is a complete, honest assessment of each person's abilities and qualities and what their talents are. I don't think you're getting false info. I think you're getting valuable info when you talk to this person about career and possible opportunities and even if you feel like this person's guiding you in a certain direction, it's also important to listen to their advice. Just by the pure fact that the advice is helpful. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna be honest, for me personally, I don't take everyone's advice. I'll ask for someone's advice, but I won't necessarily take it, because ultimately, what I'm trying to like teach you guys too on this channel is to follow your own judgment. You can get a whole tarot reading about everything, and if it doesn't resonate, like, that's important to say no to that reading and say like, I'm gonna do my own path, you know? At the same time, tarot readings can be helpful because if they give you that nugget into the future and you do like say follow through with something, sometimes it's good to know something like that before, it happens so you can be prepared. And also I know people with watching tarot, they have this thing where they like to watch it just to have that security of the future in mind, not necessarily for, reasons of like trying to control the future or to choose a path in particular, but just the security of like knowing, I think that this is part of this process. The security of knowing is something that I'm hearing for both of you. So when you share information with this person, there is a security of knowing what it really is, what this is, what's the honest assessment, what is the valuable info that you get from this connection. And that leads to a lot of small increases in this connection. Not major ones, not big ones. Don't expect to win the lottery. This person has set you on a path of, like striking gold. I mean, we literally have the nugget here, but small increases in information and knowledge and things that are just really freaking helpful in the long run. We also have fresh start and steady work, career building. I'm actually feeling these don't apply. My intuition's telling me not to read into those career aspects too much. The main thing I'm seeing here, the keywords that stand out, valuable info and honest assessment. And it does all that does relate to career prospects for both of you. Okay, let's pull one last card and then I'm going to wrap up the reading. Sorry guys, these readings have to be short because my throat's drying out because of a medication I'm taking. It like makes my mouth dry. Okay. What kind of medication is that? Anyway, okay, so let's pull one more card for both of you to see what, I don't know. I'm feeling, what is the soul of this connection? What is the soul of this connection? What is the soul? Oh, we have this card coming out. I'm going to take this one. This also can be related to the question, right? But this card I'm taking just as because it flipped out and I want to take it that way. So, what are you becoming, Amber? So this is all about growth. This connection is completely and thoroughly about growth. Let me pull one more card off the top. And we have Sweet Violet, Inner Sanctum. I really do think this is a special connection where you can feel safe in your own head. You can feel safe in your own mind. There's no need to freak out about someone, like, how do I put this? It's like people don't know what you're thinking is basically the thing I'm feeling with this connection. And that's okay. Like, that's safe, like you guys don't have to share what you're thinking or whatever. Like, you each have your private headspace. This is one of those connections where I would say that, like, psychically, maybe you guys have been in connections before where people were like too in tune with what's going on in your life and they like overstepped some boundaries and pushed limits and stuff like that. This person does not do that necessarily. It might feel like they do, but if you look at your life compared to like previous relationships, like for some of you, this is definitely a step up for that psychic protection that you're looking for in the long run. It says, what are you becoming? I see three pieces of like forest stuff in this amber. And then around it, there's like a path that goes 4 directions and trees all around. I'm hearing with this person, there's a journey here of getting lost in the woods and then learning you don't want to be lost, finding a path out of the woods and saying, well, great. Like it's like being attracted to the unknown is what I'm seeing. It's like being attracted to the unknown, wanting to go for it, going for it, getting lost in the unknown, and then finding the path again and being like, you know what, I do like the path. It does give vibes of divide and conquer in this situation. I know I mentioned with the stone card, you guys are stronger together, but I feel like this journey is about dividing and coming back together, divide and conquering kind of vibes that I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing these amber pieces as nugget, and I do think amber could be very helpful when working with this person, like wearing amber while you're around them or giving or sharing a piece of amber with them or giving them a gift of a piece of amber or something like that. Whatever the case may be, it's going to help both of you grow tremendously. With amber being something that comes out of the trees, the blood of the trees. It's like when you guys are lost in the woods, I know this is very metaphorical, the final thing, but this is how I'm seeing your souls, like the kind of vibration of the souls here. When you guys are lost in the woods, it's like there's this feeling that it's your blood, like this unknown, this like different, this exploratory area is like your blood, like it's within you, it's like in your heart and stuff. But I am seeing that like once you find the path, you like no longer need the blood of the forest. I know this is so I'm just getting these messages and these are not as practical as my other messages. It's very coming through very like metaphorically. But I feel like a lot of you are going to understand this. There's also a feeling of what is that? What is that expression? Seeing the forest for the trees, or don't get lost in the woods, or see the big picture, or something like that. There's a bigger picture to things that I'm seeing that you can only see when you're like on the path, whatever that means. Okay. Forget that message if it doesn't resonate, guys, because it's very metaphorical. It's very like story time vibes that I'm sharing right now with that message. Let me pull you one more message. I just want to pull one more message because I don't want you guys to be like, it's a random last message. Just pull one more message. Venom, there is poison in you, time to cleanse. Yeah, for some of you right now, there might be something in this connection that's a little venomous or some underlying thing going on. It might be time to take a big cleanse, take a shower, take a bath, whatever you do to cleanse yourself, maybe a juice cleanse, something like that. Whatever's going on inside you, you guys might need to take a step back or something like that to cleanse yourselves before pursuing this connection further. This connection could possibly turn into something more venomous, but that is just a forewarning. And I think if you guys watch out for it and explain boundaries and stuff to each other, that won't happen. But just so you know, it could turn into something a little more venomous. But I would not worry about that, honestly. The cards that I think are the most important ones in this reading. Let's go through these cards real quick. Ace of Cups. First card that I think is most important in this reading is the fact that the tiger person is full of self-love. And whenever they need a moment of emotional release, we have this Lemurian Quartz person who is there to pick up the pieces and to share in that journey. I also think, let me see what it is, not exposed and revealed. The friend card. The friend card is really important here because you have to have things based on this level of friendship in this type of connection, is what I'm seeing. And this is the most long-term thing that's going to happen, that's going to change people's lives. Valuable info and honest assessment in career matters. I really see that as a strong one here. I think that's it. As far as like the final messages I want to point out that are the big things that come across to me. If you guys like this reading for the chemistry group, if you like this reading, you can like or comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like doing that. Also, I do offer Etsy readings. Right now, the shop is closed. I'm on vacation, but you can purchase them whenever in the future if you have a question that you need answered. Yeah, I think I offer relatively affordable prices. I don't really check with other readers on like comparing or anything. I just kind of offer what I offer. But if you're curious about that and want a reading, feel free to book one. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. This is What's Next in Love. Okay, let's see. You have the Daydream card. The first thing I'm seeing with the Daydream... sorry, I have laundry in the background, guys. Just ignore that sound in the background. I tried to close the door, close it a little bit. The first thing I'm noticing are these dark clouds coming out of her eyes. I think you guys see this person or this person you're daydreaming about most clearly when you are... and if you didn't watch the intro, you just clicked based off the thumbnail. I did a little background for your guys' group in the intro as well. So, but the main thing that I'm seeing is you're daydreaming about a specific person, or you're trying to manifest a specific person at this current time. Remember, this is your current energies. We haven't read the future yet. This is your current. So I'm seeing a few different things here. You're seeing this person more clearly at night, in your dreams, in darkness, something like that. You guys might be daydreaming in particularly dark lit spaces, whereas like brighter lit spaces, you're more focused and out of your head and stuff like that. I also think you're daydreaming of this person more at night. Like if you go out at night, you go to parties or whatever, or wherever you go at night, you're daydreaming about this person a lot more in the evening or at night, possibly before you go to bed, something like that. What I'm feeling for you guys is that, let me see, actually let me pull cards. I feel it's time to pull cards. Let's see, so let's pull some cards for what do these daydreams mean for group 3 and how will they manifest? Let's see, we have 8 of Swords, we have 7 of Wands, and we have the World card in reverse. You guys are on a journey of sorts. It is the best way to put it. currently these daydreams are like building blocks on this journey is what I'm saying. So your journey is in love. I feel like right now there's a sense of self-perception you guys are going through that is false or wrong in some way. You might perceive yourself in some kind of negative light or something like that, but you actually don't have that particular quality, or it's not coming across to others in the same way you think it's coming across to others. Yeah, it's one of those things where you feel like you can't access a part of yourself around certain people, or just to yourself even. It's like, I'm not going to allow myself to access this particular part of myself to myself, because I feel like, maybe it's feeling like you would be judged, something like that. I do see you're laying the groundwork for protection right now, from other people, in your life. There's something about laying the groundwork of protection. It's all because you plan to go on some specific journey in the future. And I think for as far as love goes, there's a lot of bridges you're going to have to cross, right? And I think you're going to have to build your own bridges, which means reaching out to people, connecting with people, talking with people. It's not going to be enough to stay in your head and manifest the partner. There is going to be some work that is required. The World card reverse talks about this person is right in front of you. Right in front of you, right in your own backyard. You don't need to travel anywhere to find them. They are right in your backyard. Let's see what else we got here. We have health. At this time, you guys have a good, solid, healthy habits. I also think this is what attracts your partner to you. Something about the way you live and is like far as like your healthy lifestyle. That is something that I'm seeing attracts, how do I put this? It attracts the partner because the partner that you're attracting wants to grow in this direction. We also have opening to discovery. There's something about like learning in this connection and discovering new things about each other that you're going to find in this connection. For some of you, I'm hearing this is a long time coming, that you have been kind of stuck in connections where you didn't really look outside the box. You didn't really explore new territory. That's kind of confirmation for a lot of you. The air just turned off. This person is a key to that discovery. Discovering the rest of the world. It's funny, even though this person lives with you and they're currently in your current area, there's this feeling of thinking about the rest of the world and discovering the rest of the world. And there's a thing here that I'm seeing, that this person helps you discover a whole new like side of life is kind of what I'm seeing. I want to look at the numbers here. On your Daydream card, you had 11, so you might be seeing 11, 11 a lot in the present, but I am seeing 34 up here, so you might be seeing 3, 4, 3, 4 coming up soon. This card wants to come out. We have Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you might be just seeing 3s or 4s, maybe not 34, 34 exactly, but we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? So to me, that just means like a no. It's like backtrack, no, that kind of thing. Let's see, there's stars coming out of this keyhole. You know, this discovery might lead you to fame in some regards. It might lead you to some kind of fame. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Two of Swords reverse. This feels inevitable for you guys. The fame particularly feels inevitable. Laundry just slowed down to a halt a second ago, so that's confirmation. Yeah, fame feels inevitable. It's not you that has the eye on the prize. It's someone else has the eye on the prize for you. That means someone else wants you to be famous, and they're manifesting this for you. Okay, what else is coming in love? Are there any people are there any like relationships coming up next? Because I think that there's a partner coming, and I noticed that with the health, I started talking about a partner being attracted to that side of you, the fact that you're healthy and stuff. Let's see, who is this partner? Is there a partner coming in for group 3, and what are they like? Who are they? Oh, okay. We have Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. You are attracting an extremely determined partner. Extremely determined. This is someone who does not care who or what gets in their way, and they're going to go after what they want no matter what. We have 50 here, right? So that is infinite potential in change. So that means this person, no matter what change you wish to make in the world, they will stop at nothing to achieve it. And that also means infinite potential. That means this person has the ability to, how do I put this? Stimulate change in their environment, with unlimited potential. It's the power of it, right? Let's see what else here. What do I want to pull? I'm being called to pull an old career card, money card. For some reason, money is also important here. I've been doing a lot of career readings lately. I don't know why that is, but let's see. I know this is a love reading. Maybe there's a love message in here with this. We have gift. So interesting. I can pull that down a little bit. Gift is showing me that this person loves to give you gifts. They love to give you presents. They love to spend money on you. They love to lavish you with luxury and abundance and all that good stuff. This is also just a confirmation for a lot of you who are expecting a gift. If a birthday is coming up, you will get what you want and more is what I'm hearing. What you want and more. So if you have a birthday coming up, even Christmas, I would say, even though that's not as, I'm seeing mainly people who have, like, I don't know. I think it's like 1 month from now. Since these are timeless, it's about like a month and a half from now. When this goes up, Christmas is coming around the corner, so that would apply for people who are watching it right as this reading goes up. But yeah, the vibe that I'm getting is there is some big gift coming to you in like a month or two from now. With Two of Swords in reverse, I want to go back to this. There is a person who is supporting you. I don't know if it's the same person as the romantic partner coming in. The person supporting you wants to see you famous, successful. They see your talents and they want to push you further ahead in those regards. The rhino person is someone who is like the person who gets all the shit done. Pardon my French. It's like they get all the shit done. You know, it's like they come in on the scene and they're like, I'll do anything for you and we're going to make it happen. Like, I feel like you guys are more like daydreamers in general. Like, this is just kind of a part of who you are. This is the type of person who pairs well with those people, especially people who are daydreamers that want to make their dreams a reality. This person's like, we're going to get it done. Like, we're making it a reality. We're going to do it. Back to the whole aspect. I'm going to move some of these cards over to go back to the original 3 tarot cards so we can look at those real quick. I want to like lean back into these. Currently, the energies that are coming up soon for you, it's that crossing that bridge with the 7 of Wands. This means you're going to face some resistance. It's not like a traditional 7 of Wands where there's a guy fighting a whole bunch of other sticks that are below him, which refers to, in a sense, like uniqueness and being different than others. But although that could be the case for you as well, the main thing that I'm seeing is like there are going to be bridges to cross on this journey, and you're going to have to build them yourself. So there might be an obstacle in your path, and you are the one who has to build the bridge to the other side. Now, it's going to be a lot easier when you have this rhino spirit person who just kind of can bulldoze through these things. You know, they can overcome any obstacle, and it's just having someone like this by your side just makes the journey 10 times easier. That's all it is. Once you find your partner, the journey's 10 times easier. You guys already have faced a lot of resistance or a lot of obstacles in your life, but I'm seeing as far as love goes, there's a few more of them to go until you get to the rhino spirit person, until you find your person. Right now, I'm seeing that there's a reason this other person is in your life to support you and bring you fame and recognition and success. They're here to do that for you. It's funny I moved the gift card to them. You might be getting gifts from them as well. With 8 of Swords here, there's something interesting here. Really interesting, actually. Where she's blindfolded in the water. Her reflection of herself is actually blindfolded. Man, it just means like there's something about your seeing yourself not in the way that you would if you just opened your eyes. Like, I feel for you guys because there's something about misperceiving who you are or your identity or something like that. And it has to do with how other people think of you is the best way to put it. I think this opening to discovery is going to help with that. I think when you meet this person, this rhino spirit person, they're going to open you to learning new things, essentially. And the world just promises travel. It just means you're going to meet your person. And because it's reverse, it means you'll probably meet your person in your immediate environment, and then you will travel with them later. Or you meet your person in your immediate environment, and then eventually you will travel, whether with them or by yourself, whatever. Let's see. I feel like I want to pull one more card. I want to pull a card for like what place or where you will meet this person. Let's see. We have art exhibition. So cool. Very interesting. Creative showcase, curated gallery. This person might be an artist or an art appreciator is kind of what I'm seeing. This feels like a formal atmosphere. It feels like a formal place of showing off some kind of creative process. Yeah, I'm seeing someone who does design. I'm seeing someone who does maybe paints. I'm seeing someone who does anything with any kind of artistic expression. and it doesn't have to be someone who actually makes the art. This could be someone who makes things happen for artists. So this could be someone who makes things happen for artists. Any kind of artist. However, if you are an artist watching this, this could be a really profitable kind of connection. Is kind of what I'm seeing with this person who overcomes any obstacle, especially if you're in the same field of interest. You guys are going to be a dynamic duo. I mean, I don't know who's going to stop you. No one is basically the answer. So let's pull a timing card for when you possibly could meet this person, this rhino spirit person. This is what's next in love. I don't know if you're going to marry this person. I haven't seen any indications of that in the cards. You'll have to watch another reading. I have other pick cards on my channel about that if you want to do that. But let's see what else we have here. We have March. Interesting. I definitely think you'll probably meet this person in March. Maybe you already met them last March and you just can't tell who they are yet. But this feels like someone you're going to meet next March. Also, the way I'm seeing March in relation to like where we are now in the year, it feels like about 3/4 of a year till you meet this person. So as far as it being a timeless reading goes and not knowing when March is in there, it could be either March or I would say March in relation to this reading is about 3/4 of a year from today. Wait, actually, no, we just exited September. It's about half a year. Sorry, half a year. So probably like half a year before you like get this person into your life. I'm going to pull one more. This is going to be, I'm going to pull from the snake deck to pull one more card for you guys. And I just want to get, okay. We have poison hemlock. Interesting. There could be situations in your life right now that are causing you to feel unwell or ill, something like that. These need to be worked through. It's right above healthy habits. So these need to be worked through, whether this is food. This could be food. This could be alcohol, smoking, any kind of substance. It's something that you need to get out of your life before this person comes in. And with health here, it's interesting. You already have really good healthy habits. So this might just be one last little thing to get rid of. Or there might be something where you you're getting over a sickness right now, maybe, or something like that. Or you're getting over some kind of thing like that. Let's see one last card. We have Scorpion. This person could be a Scorpio, definitely, or have Scorpio placements or a lot of Scorpio placements. I'm seeing this golden square thing up here, and I'm imagining like a quilted blanket. I think this person's warm and cozy, but when it comes to other people, they are like they can be spiky. Like they can be someone who is not afraid, because we have the point on the Scorpion and we also have the horns on the Rhino. This person's not afraid to like be a little aggressive with people, but at the same time, like they're super warm and cuddly at home. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Like they're super warm and cuddly. I also think that like moon phases are really important to this person and timing in general. I do think this person likes to wait for the right time to act. They're very patient and they're very calculated in that way. Not necessarily in a bad way. They just want to do things on their timetable, is kind of what I'm seeing. And let's see here. I think that's about it. I think that's the last message for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing that. I also not awful readings, but I also offer readings on my Etsy page. And yeah, you can purchase one over there if you want. And right now they're not available, but they should be available soon. So yeah, look out for that. And I love you guys so much. I'm really happy I got to give you this reading, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.